She's Alli.
He's Pete.
This is Zsiga. And this is not about soulmates, more to explore. Well, here we are on a bright and early on lovely morning. I'm going to get these solar panels sorted out. So that's what we're looking like before. We might just have one after. Let's have a look. And yes, look, the solar panels are now fitted. And it's of course raining, it's early evening, it's a bit overcast, but the panels are ready for the rest of the summer hopefully. You happy about that, Alli?
Yeah, you and Steve have done a brilliant job today, babe. You just got it done in time before the rain. Brilliant.
Yeah, hopefully that's going to serve us well going forward. 3 panels that size. Our electricity needs are going to be helped. Let's have a look. So we'll be casting off tomorrow and heading up the Trent Mersey. We've loved our time here at Barton Turns. Is that what it's called?
That's right.
It's a great place. Pub so close that, well, you've got to visit, haven't you? And of course, down there we've got the cafe and cinema. Yeah, 2 small cinemas in that building. And we went to see Rocket Man yesterday, and it was brilliant. So all in all, a big thumbs up to Barton Turns Marina. Very friendly, and lots of facilities, shops, cafes. There's even a butcher where you can get some fantastic produce. Yeah, well, here we are, leaving Barton Marina. And a great stay here. Managed to get the solar panels done. It's a great place to go. We'll be back, without a doubt. Here we go. Well, we seem to have managed getting through there, bit by bit. There we are, we can chug up the old Trent Mersey towards Shardlow. Probably 4 hours today. There we are, 1 minute outside of Barton Marina. And we got our first lock. Now we've just had a boat come towards us, so hopefully it might be set in our favour. We'll find out shortly. Alli's off and running. Hopefully she can get us straight into this first lock of the day. I think we've got 4 if we travel as long as we think we're going to. And there's definitely some side winds blowing, but we're not going to let that stop us. Just got to take it a little bit more careful. Like when Alli undone the mooring rope at the front, straight away we were floating out. And Zsiga wants to come out and play as well, but he'll have to wait a little bit. Wait, Ziggy, won't be long. Well, I think Alli's telling me that comes straight in. Look, yeah. Well, we've dropped lucky there, so let's get down. Zsiga, get down. I can see you. Down. He wants to be out the front with his mum. So let's get on with it, shall we? Here we go. There's a few clouds about in the sky, as you can see. But believe it or not, I think it's meant to be around just under 30 tomorrow. So let's see. Alli's not giving me any disapproving look, so I must be somewhere near, I think. And we're making good progress. Going down. Trying to keep our nose off the gate, because of course that's how a lot of damage is done to gates, even though we've got a fender at the front. And more importantly, watching the infamous sill, and we're definitely way forward of that. Bit of leakage in this lock, I'd say. And just like that, lock one done. Alli's... Yeah, no problem. I can see it. So we'll just tootle out of this lock, which is next to the Barton Turns pub, which we haven't visited yet, but I'm sure we're getting there some stage. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. And as you can hear, we're still alongside, I think, the A38. But yeah, there's some great countryside, despite that little bit of traffic noise. With bridge. And reflections. There he is, Mr. Yappy at the front. I can see you. Yes. Who needs a horn when we got Zsiga to sound the alarm? We've got a bit of sun now. Hopefully that's topping up the batteries with those solar panels. Be interesting to see how it all works out over the next few weeks when we stay away from a mains electricity hookup. But with what they're forecasting sun-wise, we shouldn't have a problem at all. But yeah, can everybody breathe in, please, especially down the front? The Trent Mersey, you can see right down to the weed. And look who's joined me at the back. Yes, at the stern is Mr. Ziegler, Zigamundi, whatever you want to call him. That Hungarian Wiesler who likes to be in charge. Don't we all, Zeke? Just lie down and enjoy the ride. Lovely white flowers, but I think they're a bit of a weed. And I know from when I had a hedge many years ago, privet hedge, they were a nightmare because of all the strangling and strands that they used to throw out, and you could never get rid of them. Once they'd arrived, didn't matter how much you cut them back. And on the horizon. I reckon it's the second lock of the day. Now we've just had a boat go past us the opposite way. Could it be we have two in a row? Well, that would be good. Save Alli a little bit of arm and leg work. By the way, I am willing to go and do that. She's just not quite wanting to tiller at the moment, but I'm sure she'll soon get it picked up. She's done the course like me, so she can hit many a bridge probably very gently. Now that's what you call a builder's merchants. They must be producing it all there, I reckon. Tiles for the roof, and look at that, however unpalatable that might be. Pun intended. Yes. Oh, a beautiful spot here. Alli definitely ready for a disapproving look there, I think. You want me to do it? I'll do it, no problem to me. I've had me Weetabix. Go on, Alli, give it some stick. Show me what you can do. Yeah, there's the lock house, B&B, beautiful location. As we go through Tatton Hill Lock. Number 9, the bridges and the locks. I am going slowly, don't you notice? Only take one coat of paint off then, not rather than 3. Look at that, ye old Mini, yeah, one of the originals, not one of these modern BMW ones. The proper old one. And over there on the right here, I don't know if you can see through the trees, there's Branston Water Park, which is a popular destination. For all sorts of activities. And there's a fella boater having a fish off the back of his boat. I don't blame him. We love to have a go at that. See what we can catch. Caught anything? Yeah? What, silver fish? Yeah? Roach, yeah. Are you on sweet corn? Yeah. Well, there's the sign. Welcome to Branston Water Park. Fishing, play area, model boating, walks. Yeah, a very popular spot. And just ahead of us, a little narrow gap to be able to get through between this boat and the bushes. I'm sure Alli will let me know if there's any problems. Trickle through here nice and slowly, not disturbing anybody. Okay, the pigeons cooing there probably in the background. Look at that, a new housing estate built. Yeah. And they're all reserved from the look of it. That would be nice with the canal and Branston Water Park just next to you. Yes, and a nice canal side pub. The Bridge Inn. Of course, stocking our favourite beer. Marston's Pedigree. Oh, I'm going to have to duck a bit to get under here. Low on that. Definitely would have took me 2p off. Even Ziggy got up to have a look. Yeah, it was a bit low, that Zig. Didn't have you worried, did it? Yeah, lovely little mooring spot here. Got 48 hours, fantastic. Wow, there's the Canadian geese. Quite a few of those. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, is it? Quite a few. Do you reckon there's any in Canada anymore? Because when I went to Canada, I didn't see any. They all seem to be over here, to be honest. I suppose it's a bit milder in the winter. Just. Well, actually quite a lot milder. Are you preparing now for the next lock? I feel like a cup of tea, to be honest, but I think we'll have to get through this lock. Now, those of you thinking, is Pete just adjusting the boat on an angle so he can get the sun on the solar panels? No, he isn't. He wouldn't be that clever, would you, Pete? No, I wouldn't be. It's just literally the wind taking the boat, and there's no point in correcting it yet. So we go in the lock, and we'll just give it a little bit of reverse and then go forward. I think it's nearly ready. Water looks not far off. We'll be able to go in. Let's give it a bit of reverse. Oh, we dropped lucky there. Another boat's coming. So we can leave the lock gates open. Ali's lowered the paddles. And she's just looking for one of the... What's it called, Ali? Anti-vandal or something, is it? Yeah? One of the keys, the waterway keys. Away we go. Yeah, it's always good. And you can have a mutual exchange of open locks. Helps everybody. Last thing. That's good. It's always good when you can go in an open one and vice versa when you can come out, isn't it? Yes. Nice bit of countryside out here. Farm up the top there. Well, as if to prove my theory, even more Canadian geese. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. And of course, all round here is the brewing industry. This is where it has been for a long, long time. Got the home of Marston's and Marston's Pedigree, or one of those big multinational companies, no doubt now. You can also visit the world-famous Bass Museum. That used to be a great pint, I remember, when I used to be playing football many a year ago. hours football and a couple of pints of bass. Well, here we are. We must be really getting into Barton upon Trent now, because look, we got the sign, the home of Marston's pedigree. A fine beer, I can tell you. I think it used to be called the Prince of Ales, was it? Well, I certainly thought it was, even if it wasn't. And there's a bit of a wind in all. Next to it, we've got Trent Marina. You can top with your fuel there for setting out and continuing on your way up the Trent Mersey. If that's what you're up to. Everybody likes the conservatory over here in the UK. And why not? Because sometimes we have some nice weather, but it's still pretty cold. But getting your conservatory, you can have a look out here, particularly at the canal. You still feel nice and warm. Who wouldn't like that? Zsiga totally flaked out now, enjoying a bit of warmth off the engine cover there. Is that good? Well, today I actually had the weed hatch open. It's there. I'll show you the full pick another time. But yeah, I thought I'd better have a look. And after I delved down there was nothing causing a problem, which is exactly what I thought, but I thought I'd better check. And that's a novel way to do it here, because it's self-contained weed hatch, so even if you leave the cover off underneath, you're still not going to sink your boat, which is great. Whereas some of them, they're next to the engine compartment, and of course get that wrong and you've got a full engine compartment with water, which obviously is going to ruin everything and probably sink your boat. I'll go and past the visitor moorings here. Very nice, next to a playing field. 48 hours and a couple of swans here just swimming around, obviously looking for a bit of food. Luckily Zsiga's lying down because he normally gets the royal hiss from them. And on the horizon we've got probably our last lock of the day, I think. So is that a boat coming up? That would be good. Then we could get straight in, onwards and upwards. Oh, and I think Alli's got a pensive look on her face. What? I'm in the bushes here, I can't tell you. I'm in the bushes, Alli. I'm in the bushes. There we are, a little bit of a bywash going down. Here we are, last lock of the day, Dallow Lane lock number 7. Next to this bridge, 32A. And here we go. Little bit of leakage on that one, I reckon. Alli doing a sterling job today on the locks. This is almost a relax for her though, just the 4. Yeah, just the 1 gate out of 4. It was a bit tough. Pardon? Yeah, I know, I just took a couple of photos or videos. Seen it? Are these geese over here on the left? You've seen them? Who's this, Zig? Over here. Hop, over here. Hop, 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 hop. Who's this? Who's this? There, who's that? Oh, he's who's this? Oh, who's that? Yeah, geese, and they've got a little duck there as well, helping out. There's the bywash, not too bad here. Oh, and you can smell on that wind because it's quite windy. Smell of the barley being roasted, boiled, whatever it is they do, and hops, beautiful. Yeah, so only just closing the last lock of the day, negotiating the little plank along the actual lock, and then we'll be on our way. A couple more mile and then we can park up for the day. Well, Alli's finished the lock duties for the day and decided to join me here at the stern and take over the tiller. So yeah, go on, Alli, show us how it's done. Well, hopefully.
Wait, we're going the wrong way?
Well, there's only 2 ways on the canal, forward or backwards, isn't there?
Just trying to...
Well, you know, let's have a look at the front, should we, to see whether she's got the hang of it. We don't seem to be heading to the bank at a precarious angle, so I reckon that must be alright.
I thought you were going to say we don't seem to be heading in a straight line.
Well, the boat always heads in a straight line, but it's just...
Not with me at the helm.
Well, of course, if we're going to go anywhere along the lines of, where was it? That country? Was it the US? Or having to change all the names? We won't be able to say helmsman in future. We'll have to say helmsperson, presumably.
Overkill it.
Yeah. So yeah, here we are. And CRT spot, boaters facilities, Horning Globe Basin. You alright? Plenty of room on this side, Alli? So just keep it going nice and straight. Bridge 32. And you can moor up there as well, can you? Or...
How am I on your side? Plenty of room?
Plenty of room. Metre or so. 2 meters, I don't know. Plenty. Don't forget to duck though, Alli. You don't, just duck. That's all I did. Oh, it's low.
It's low.
Get one of those bolts. Oh, come on, look where you're going. Yeah, you're going into the...
Try not to clunk my head out.
Clanky clank. Trying to get the raspberries. Look, you're scratching the paintwork.
It's a bit low.
Yeah, well, why were we on the left? Look at this. Alli and Zsiga. Zsiga in charge, obviously, and Alli doing what she's told from Zsiga, presumably. Still here, that A38. Yet another bridge, and a low one. I'm going to have to duck. Otherwise, I'm going to be parting company with what little hair I've got left. And that wouldn't be a good idea, I don't think.
I want you to moor up. There's a pub before Bridge 29 There's his lead when you need it.
There's his lead. More up by a pub. I don't need telling twice, I don't think, when I get that instruction. So let's have a look and see where it is. Just up the road here, I believe. You have to go through this bridge, whatever. 24-hour moorings, I understand. Oh, I think this must be the pub that Alli mentioned. May have to call in here for a swift half, or maybe even a pint. There we go. Yes, that'll do nicely. Got a doggy water station. Hopefully they got some real ale. Oh yeah, here we are for mooring spot for the day. And yes, a little bit of wind blowing. Bit of a playing field over there for dog walking and children's sports, I reckon. So we moored up at Stretton for the night, and that was just the job. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, click the like, and if you'd like to subscribe, click the subscribe button. And if you'd like to know when the next video is out, click the bell button. Anyway, till next time, bye for now.